When were you most embarrassed? You got a few good embarrassment memories? By the way, if they're fun to swap, send me an email, rod@firstumcsac.org. I worry about my potential for embarrassment, mostly around the sciences. I think I get so ecstatic when I read in the scientific fields that I happen to connect to or understand a little bit. I get so thrilled that I'm afraid always if I meet some great scientist, I'll embarrass all of us. So today, I thought I'd swap out a couple of books. First of all, a lot of you know I pay way too much attention to rocks, and geology turns me on. I have this idea that every year I learn a new thing, and one year it had to do with paleobiology, and I wound up reading this book by Robert Hazen, The Story of Earth. And it, actually probably a single page in it, launched me on my love for geology. And so, you know, you might want to pick up The Story of Earth if you're looking for a book to read during this time. But I gotta tell you, one of the most amazing books I ever read, and it's now 10 years old at least, is by Bill McKibben. And the title of the book, read carefully, is EAARTH, Earth. Bill McKibben's a United Methodist and a science writer and a compassionate and caring individual. A couple of lines I read have stuck with me when he says, we need cultures that work for survival, which means we need once more to pay attention to elders, to think hard about limits, to rein in our own excesses. But we also need cultures that work for everyone so that women aren't made servants again in our culture or condemned to languish forever as secondary citizens in other places. Bill McKibben has written an enormous number of books, and probably every single one reaches toward great or is great. That happens to be my favorite, but I want to tell you, in this season of thinking about what our planet is like and the sciences we need to hear from, it might be a great book to choose. Earth by Bill McKibben, with 2 A's. Keep thinking, friends, so that you can do all the good we can. You are love first.